I, I'm probably going to answer your question a little bit indirectly because I think one of the challenges is the people we're trying to support, that we're trying to work with. As continuous improvement leaders, oftentimes, and especially early on when sometimes the program gets started, we're in a position where we know the terminology, we know the tools and the approaches and so on and so forth a lot better than anybody else does. And we've been convinced that they work, but not everybody else has. And so that can be the reason sometimes that we don't always get the engagement that we want. And I think one of the things that I've seen just be very important is the idea that you have to be able to read the room, whether it's executive support or whether it's broader stakeholder engagement and support, and see where people are and then be willing to meet them where they're at to engage them in continuous improvement. So for example, if you run into a group of stakeholders who are very concerned, maybe they've been burned in the past, and they feel like, oh, here we go, it's another flavor of the month type of thing. Well, then I think one way you can address that is just don't be so rigid about using jargon and terminology and all that kind of thing. Just use common sense, everyday language to try to get done what you need to get done. And I think on the other hand, if you feel like you are not getting the top-down support that you want, there's ways to go about that too. You can still get together a small team of stakeholders. You can use the appropriate tools and approaches. You can make an improvement and measure it and demonstrate it. And then you can go show that to somebody and say, hey, we just want to show you, these are the results we got. And by the way, here's some of the ways we went about getting it. And if you do that enough times, all of a sudden people become a lot more interested in how you're doing this over and over again. And you earn the right to start to incorporate a little more formality.